Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of the Endless Growth Podcast.
Yeah, welcome back. We are on episode 88 today.
Another week, brother. We're back to it, and got some new stuff now. I mean, I guess it's
New stuff.
November.
Oh, that's true.
So we got a new president thing.
Oh, yeah. That's literally.
Have they finalized that?
Yeah, when I
Okay.
went to sleep yesterday, I think they were still like in the middle of that shit.
Okay.
But when I woke up,
To be honest,
yeah.
I kind of been out of the loop just because I keep seeing so much shit since like the day before.
Dude,
and
flooded, bro.
so I don't even know what to look at anymore. But anyways, we got that November, my birthday month.
That's facts. That's coming up, brother. What are we gonna do?
What else is new this month already?
What are we gonna do for your birthday, though?
I don't know, man. What should we do?
Please, something. I don't. That's the thing is, I'm down to do shit, but like, I just don't know if you're down because you're busy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's the big problem.
That's
there.
like where I'm like, I don't know if my boy like has time or if he actually wants to do something. Because I'm obviously down. What the fuck? But
Yeah, my girl asked me what do you want to do, and I'm like, shit, we can just go get something to eat like on Sunday. 'Cause I think my birthday falls on a Monday.
oh shit,
So,
okay.
and I do got work all that week, and then Thanksgiving's that week too. Later down that week, I think Thursday's Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Usually it's like around or on Thanksgiving or like the day after, maybe even that weekend. But you're right, it
Yeah,
does
this one's
fall.
hella early. Yeah, this time.
That's actually insane.
But yeah, I have a customer. I already booked some appointments for that week, so I was like, all right, I already got my week filled out.
Yeah, ready to go and shit.
I guess we'll see as we get closer to it. See if there's
Okay.
a weekend opened up that we can just do something. But
Yeah, for sure, bro. Shit, I'm super down. I tell some of the homies and yeah, we could do
Yeah.
something. Like again, I just don't know if you're just trying to keep it more chill, if you're trying to go, you know what I'm saying? Because it's your birthday, I don't want to like force no shit on you either. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, I'm definitely more of a chill person. I don't think I'll ever have
Yeah.
one of those birthdays back in the day where I was like, hey, party. Fuck
Birthday bash, let's go.
23. Yeah.
Oh, shit. You can't
Yeah.
say never though, bro. Never say
Okay,
never.
never say never. You're
You
right.
know what I'm saying?
Probably down the road, I guess, when I need a little awakening.
There we go.
A little, forgot what happened yesterday. Damn, that was a few years ago, huh? When we had like a little
Oh, that was a
party for my
minute,
birthday.
bro. That was like what, 4 or 5 years ago?
At least.
Yeah, that was a minute ago.
Yeah.
I remember. I think you were wearing a yellow hoodie or
Mhm.
sweater or some shit. I remember that.
That's true. Yep.
Yeah,
Good
Mhm.
times.
It was
But,
fun.
but yeah, we got some new stuff going on, I guess, this month.
Yeah, that is true, bro.
Yeah.
What's been new with you? What you say? Like, obviously, you know your birthday and shit's coming up, but like, what else?
It's just different. I feel like it's there's been a little bit of change now, I guess. But in change, I mean, I guess it's just business, I guess, in a way too. It's been slower, but at the same time, we've begun some more action
Let's go.
recently.
Keep 'em busy.
Yeah, it feels weird though. I'm not sure if you feel kind of weird too around this.
For sure. It's just like a different vibe feel to it.
I feel like
100%.
Halloween just didn't happen. I feel
Dude,
like
facts.
I'm
I'm with you.
Thanksgiving's just around the corner, and that
Yep.
seems weird.
Yeah, and then it gets over, and then
It's-
you're in December, and you're like, what the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
And the crazy part is, as soon as the new year begins, it just feels like you're going to do it all over again. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, for some reason this year's just felt really odd. Like
I agree.
it's just been going through fast. Even though last year I feel like there was more shit going on with the whole house thing,
Yeah.
but I feel like it did have its like sections to the year.
Yeah.
But-
Oh, yeah. We'll, obviously keep doing what we're doing for the rest of the year. So, nah, that's good, though.
Yeah, but we have your car here. It's going.
That's a fact, bro.
It's going from yellow. What is it? Dandelion yellow to back
Yep.
to its original color.
To black, yeah.
Yeah.
It was a little end of the era. So, it was nice.
4 years literally though, huh?
Yeah, literally to, like, straight up to the
Yeah.
dot type shit. So, it was nice, bro.
That's a good time mark, I guess. I mean, I
Yeah.
think it was due. But yeah, we've been working on that, getting that done for you, and then
No, yeah, we
hopefully-
appreciate you. We appreciate you,
Hopefully the next day or two you can get that back all nice and shiny again and
Yeah.
ready to hit the streets.
Oh, yeah, hell yeah.
Probably a little more incognito now than
Definitely.
that bright ass yellow, because I feel like back then that was just like an eyesore.
Bro, for sure. The only thing I was thinking about, I'm gonna miss leaving the grocery store and be like, oh, my car's right there.
Yeah,
That's straight up the best. The
yeah,
best shit.
Yeah,
ever.
same with the green. When I had my green
Yeah.
car, it was like just an eyesore. It's like, oh, right
There,
back
there
there.
you go. Yeah, exactly.
That's crazy. We had bright ass colored cars for a minute.
No, I remember 4 years ago when we got it. I think we both posted the cars and straight up just look like highlighters and shit.
That's right.
But I think I straight up, I remember this shit verbatim if I'm not mistaken. I'm gonna look dumb if we look back and it's not it, but It basically some shit with some corny shit where it's like, hey, if it ain't foreign, it ain't born. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
shit,
Yeah.
yeah.
So.
Yeah, fuck, I think we did say post some shit like that.
Oh
Yeah.
shit. No, it's a good time. It's really good to look back and just be like, fuck, dude. Straight up.
Time flies, man.
Super fast. It's actually insane. But now we're grateful though, you know, we're still kicking, you know, we here.
We're still kicking.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're kicking for sure. I feel like there was something I was gonna. Oh, have you looked into this? I know prior to this we had a different conversation, but
Yes, sir.
I know back then you said you were gonna kind of look into retirement, like the what do they call them?
Oh, like the IRAs and
Yeah. Did you ever
401ks
kind of
and
look into
shit.
that and stuff like that? Because recently I got into that, like probably earlier this week.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
yeah.
know what I came across and kind of got me
Yeah.
into it, and I was gonna do some shit, but I'm like, I better reach out or wait until Alex comes around to see if he figured something out or what's the best way to go about this. Or
Yeah, well, it depends. Like, are you trying to invest like a little bit each month, or what way are you trying to like position it?
yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm just kind of looking out for my like future, I guess.
Mm.
But yeah, probably a little every month.
Yeah, if that's the case, because
There's like the Roth IRAs, and then I seen that
Mhm.
there was like a traditional, and then there was a traditional IRA, and then the Roth IRA.
Yeah, I'll explain both. It sounds fucking confusing, but it's actually not as hard as it is. So the traditional 401k
Mm-hmm.
basically means they take a certain percentage out of, you know, of your check for not regular employees. For you, it might be different. Maybe you
Yeah.
allocate you know, some money in there,
Okay.
but it's pre-tax.
Hmm.
So basically, you put it into the markets, it grows, and then when you're about to take it out when you retire, they still tax it.
Hmm.
So, and then I kind of looked into it. I'm like, well, which one's better? Do you want Roth? Means you get taxed like literally as soon as you put it in.
Yeah.
So that way, when you take it out, they don't tax you.
Tax free. Yeah.
Exactly. So, and I was like, oh, well, it probably makes more sense to have the one where you're investing more money into the market because it's going to grow more. And it is true, but they also say, oh, but you're also going to be taxed the same percentage. So it basically said it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, they
But
both kind of even themselves out.
yeah, but I just like the Roth IRA because you know exactly what you're going to get
Gotcha.
at retirement. So it's up to you, honestly. But that's basically what it is. Do you want to be taxed
And
now
now
or
the
later?
other thing is, I know there's a lot of companies that I feel like you can do it through, right?
There's like 3 major ones. There's like Vanguard. Shit, which one do we use? Fuck, dude. Shit, I'm drawing blanks right now. There's like 2 more, but I think when I used to work at a factory, they had like one for me. So I basically have 2 accounts. But yeah, there's a bunch of them.
Because I came across it through Robinhood. I think I
Mm,
got like a notification or some shit. I think that's what it was. It was an email, and I was
yeah,
going through my emails, freaking unsubscribing from all these fucking things.
yeah. Just
And I
clearing
seen
out.
something. I was like, huh. I'm like, maybe I forgot. Alex never really talked back on this, but my question was though, like,
Yeah.
wait, through Robinhood, is it just like they're the middle party, the middleman, and the real thing is like Vanguard, or is Robinhood have their own thing? And
I
they're
would
just taking.
assume they're their own broker.
And then my other thing is like, are they taking a percentage out of this shit?
They usually do. You have to make sure, but usually it's like it has to be really small, if that makes sense. Usually when they tax you a percentage, like if it's 1%, you're getting like straight up jacked.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah, because that shit just like someone made a math on it, and you could lose potentially that like
Yeah, let's say you have a
thousands and
million in there or
thousands.
whatever.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So no, it's a great question. But right now that we're young and we probably don't retire to. Well, shit. Let me ask you this because this will determine the answer. Like, when do you think you will retire or want to retire and stuff?
36. Just kidding.
36. Sheesh.
That's 6 years. No. Probably realistically, bro, I would wish I could retire like by 45, but
I
I
get you.
doubt that's the case.
Well, if you make all the money and all that stuff and you're retired at 45, that's good. But like, this is just kind of like the safety net.
I would say like 55. Is that what normal is? Or
Normally
50?
65.
65?
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, fuck that. I'll say 55. I'll make shit happen. Make 55. I thought 45 was already an advantage.
No, yeah, 65 is technically the retirement age. Some
Jeez.
people retire earlier,
And
but
then
they're
if you
still
take your
60.
money out of that shit sooner, is that
I think they do
penalty?
penalize you. Yeah. Certain
Is there one
percentage.
that doesn't penalize it? No, huh?
There probably is.
Because even like 401k, like they penalize that shit too.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I don't think. I mean, it's smart. You shouldn't be taking that shit out, and if you are, then there should be something.
Yeah, as long as maybe, yeah, like you said, like if there's maybe a good opportunity or something, then yeah, I could see that. But yeah, if to go blow on a vacation, be probably isn't the smartest, but at the same time, it's your money, like whatever. But yeah, basically, what I was gonna that why I asked that is because usually when you're getting like something like that, a retirement fund, you have like a mixed bag of goodies, I guess you could say. So you could have stocks from the U.S., stocks from like all over the world, like China and shit, and then you have something called like a bond,
Mm.
where essentially it's I'm pretty sure bond is essentially kind of like you're basically using that money to provide to like banks and loans and basically the government.
Oh, gotcha.
But they're a safer investment, but they give you less percentage back if that makes sense. So usually what I've heard is if you're like old, let's say you're like 50, 55, you want to have more bonds than stocks because you're getting close to the age where you're retiring and you don't want like a bunch of fluctuation between your
You don't want to
money.
be relying on the stock market. Yeah.
You don't want to be looking at your account and be like, oh, what the fuck? It's going up and down and shit like that. But historically, over the long run, stocks do go
And you can switch
up.
that. Like, let's say
Yeah,
you're 50 and you're like, all right, I need to.
yeah.
You switch all your shit from.
I switched my shit like 2, 3 months ago.
Mm.
They gave me 20% bonds, 80% markets, but all over the world. So really diversified. That's kind of the key, getting diversified. But since we're really young, we're not super young, but fairly young.
You could put out the more riskiest.
I have zero bonds. I put everything into the markets, but I put it into the S&P 500,
Yeah.
which is essentially like the top 500 companies. And yeah, that's and I've verified this information with like 3 people that I trust online.
This is your 401k or your what?
The Roth.
The Roth.
It's
Sorry,
still
yeah.
the same shit. Yeah, the Roth, the 401k, whatever the fuck it's
Gotcha.
called. But yeah, that's kind of it. So when you're a little more older, you kind of want to maybe have a 50-50 split. Just depends where you're at in the stage of life. But for us, where we don't plan to take it out, like fuck it, just have it in there.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's where mine's at. It's basically just S&P 500. All the money goes into that. And then obviously maybe when I get, I don't know, I'm in my 50s or whatever, I'd maybe, consult with an advisor or even hopefully I'm educated enough to be like, oh, the markets seem like they might be going in the right direction and, and make a decision there. But yeah, basically what I've heard is the sooner you're going to retire, the less you want to have in the market because, let's say you hit a recession and that's when you're retiring during the recession. Yeah. You pull that shit out, you just fuck yourself up. But if it's in a bond, it's not really going to go down because it's like a safe investment that goes up like 1 or 2, 3, 4% a year.
Makes sense.
Compared to the stocks, which is
all over the place. Yeah.
Exactly.
Huh. Yeah. I mean, I think it's something that people need to think more about. I mean, I was told this since I was way younger, since I was like 21, but I kind of just ignored it, and we had this conversation last time. But
100%, dude, we're just super ignorant, and we don't we don't consider how fast the time's flying. You know what I'm saying? Because if we maybe got told this 10 years ago, and it feels like it's like holy shit, 10 years just flew by. So,
yeah. I mean, there's still a fuck ton of time left, but
100%.
It'll come sooner than later, and if you don't, start doing something now, then
the sooner the better.
And that's always like the thing, if you're always thinking the best out of what you're doing right now is the thing, but it's like you can't rely on that because you don't know what may happen.
That's 100% true because I realized, I think I was watching a YouTube video, there's like 4 types of people. There's like the more conservative people, and then there's one called the dreamer. Okay. And the dreamer is like, hey, it's all in or nothing. Like, we're going to make it out one way or another.
That's like 80% of the people.
Yeah. And I was like, I really had to be real with myself. And I was like, damn, I am that person. I ain't going to lie. Where it's like, yo, fuck it. Like, if I don't make it, it is what it is. Yeah. And I could still be like that, but that doesn't necessarily mean I don't have to have a safety net. You know what I'm saying? Like, 100%. It's still good to have
you can do both at the same time. So.
Yeah. Think about it this way. I have the safety net. I still make it. Cool. Like, I don't even need that shit, right? But in the back of my head, I feel like I could be more risk taking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Knowing that you have something to back you up in the future. Yeah,
exactly.
Absolutely. I think it doesn't hurt to do it. So
exactly.
That's kind of why I've been more reconsidering it now, and I feel like it's a sign too. I mean, I think it was like something else. I was talking with somebody else this week or earlier, maybe later last week.
Yeah.
And then I seen I was going through my emails, just fucking unsubscribing from shit, and then I seen that whole thing, and I'm like, or it might be something right now that people are wanting you to invest, and that's why I keep seeing ads and shit for it. But I'll take it as a sign.
Yeah, bro.
I
think it's good for sure. Especially again, if it's a long-term investment, if you're going to put it in there for 6 months and seeing if you can triple your money, then I would say that's probably gambling. But
which one is it that there's like a amount, like a cap? Do they have a cap, like how much you can put in a year? Or
yeah, I think
is that a whole different thing?
that's the one I still have to do a little bit more research. For me specifically, I think when we had Henry on, he said it was for him $7,000, and he obviously isn't an employee; he's a
Yeah.
business owner. So I think that's what it is: 7,000 a
A
year
year.
that you could contribute, and then if
Mm.
you're married, I think he said it doubles.
Oh shit.
But yeah, so yeah, 7,000 divided by 12. Shit, I don't even know what that is, but it's it's a decent amount of money each month. I don't, that's like actually a pretty decent amount. That's like around maybe what $700, $800
Mm-hmm.
a month. That's a pretty good fucking amount, you know. So yeah,
Yeah. Damn.
but the longer it's in there, like the better. Because think about it this way: if let's say we retire at 50 and we have $100,000 in there, and we take it out, then I guess we're at that that 100,000. But let's say the market's been going up 11% each year.
Mm-hmm.
If you would have waited one more year, 11% at 100,000 is another 11K. That's a fucking shit ton.
That's facts. Yeah.
And then it just keeps compounding in itself. So the longer it's in there, the better. So that's why they say it's way better to invest earlier, because then it keeps
Yeah.
like
Exactly.
investing, or
Yeah,
that you get that return way.
I mean, I already
more.
kind of want to kick myself for not doing it earlier, but
Hey, don't worry about it.
it's
Don't
like it
worry.
is what it is. Yeah. But no, just recently, like on my, I think I told you about a while back on my Square app
Yeah.
that we use. I seen there was a thing on there. I had to go through a setting. I think they changed like some taxes, some tax thing changed, and I had to go in there and change some stuff. And I seen there was a thing where you can set it said like set aside money for rainy days, for taxes, for company trips or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Or even just like a savings. So now I set it up on there to take 10% out at a very sell. So
Oh, hell yeah.
so
Okay.
I have like a little savings now there, and it's compounding. It's got like a 4 point something one.
Oh shit. Okay, so you should start
It,
in the.
it's not really much, It's fucking probably a couple of cents.
It's 4% though.
Yeah,
That's pretty decent, bro.
is it?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, and right now it's barely started, right? I barely started doing this like a month ago, so there ain't much in there right now. But anyways, but I figured I'm like, I should probably be doing something with that money, not just leaving it in there.
Yeah, you could be a little more risk aggressive, but I'll be honest, 4 5% it's pretty decent.
Just to leave it in there.
100%. Yeah.
But then that's kind of the thing that popped in my head too. I was like, maybe I can like invest into something else. But now knowing that there's a cap with that whole Roth IRA thing, then maybe I guess it can be for that, but and whatever's extra to something else. But
Yeah, you could still buy stocks and shit though, and still buy probably S&P 500 things. I just haven't gone that like too far deep because I haven't got to that point yet with myself, I guess.
yeah,
I'm just setting aside and paying off debt, and because it's always a balance too. Like obviously you don't want to be like that person that always saves money and like is watching every penny, because then your quality of life is straight up trash, and it's like, what the fuck am I alive for? Like I'm literally just working to pay bills and save money, and shit like that. Because there's been examples where someone just passes away when they're like 60, and they had like $3 million, but they were working at fucking like McDonald's,
Jesus.
and it's like, what the fuck? Like, what was the point of that?
Yeah.
It's kind of sad, but
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, I know a few people that just from friends and family that, they know of someone, but there's people that are working and they're like 70 something. And I'm like, yo, like just retire and enjoy your fucking money. Like, why you got to keep working? Like,
some people just are just so like just one way
and
where
it is true the whole thing where like if I stop, as soon as you stop working, like your body starts like coming basically diminishing, I guess,
as long
if
as
you're
you
older.
enjoy it, bro. As long as you enjoy
But I'm
it.
like, fuck that, dude. That'd be, yeah. I mean, I'm trying to over here retire at 45, and then you're telling me 65 is the average. And I'm like, oh,
No,
fuck.
straight up. That's
Yeah.
facts. That's when you start getting like
Yeah.
I think we were talking about earlier, the Social Security and shit like that.
Yeah. Damn.
So, yeah,
I'm over here
bro.
trying to set like a little time limit to myself and be like, hey man, you don't got that many years left. But
No, well, the thing is that they say that life expectancy is going to keep increasing, and by the time we're that age, we could probably make it to like 100 with all the new technology. So if you retire at 45, you literally are working like
yeah.
less than you've been alive. Like if you're,
Yeah.
in that example.
Shit, I had someone tell me today, an older person, like, damn, I don't know if I want to be alive for another 10
Damn.
years. And I'm
Damn.
like, fuck.
Unfortunately, there's people that are a little bit more
Yeah.
pessimistic, and yeah, I've heard actually someone's told me that like their their parents or something retired, and they're just at the home like fighting and shit with like the wife, and it doesn't seem the most pleasant. So
Yeah, they're both stuck at home now. It's
yeah, just yeah, that's facts, bro.
sometimes relationships only work because both of you have some space.
100%. I honestly do agree that you have to have a space, because if you're 100% all the time with one person, I don't think most relationships will work. Like, nah.
There's got to be some friend time there. Like, you know,
Yeah.
no matter how old you are, you still got to have some time to hang
Yeah.
out with
Yeah.
a different group of people than it is in your family or your wife. But
That's super important. I feel like the older we get, the less relationships we usually have. But that's something we have to watch out for.
Mhm.
And, you know, it doesn't have to be like no deep shit, but, you know, at least shit, you know, you could maybe go out with some friend here and there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Imagine
saying?
if you're like out in the woods, like fucking
That sounds
Idaho or
fun.
Montana, but you don't got nobody. Like you're old as
Oh, that's
shit out there.
fucked.
It's just you and your wife, and fuck,
Nah.
that's pretty miserable out there.
No, I always bring this up, but a good example is I always think about is my godfather in California.
Mm-hmm.
He's always having a blast, bro. Even recently, this is what made me think about it. He went to like a concert, and he straight up looked like he's having a blast with all his friends. And he's not like super young. He's probably is in his it's
40,
either
50s.
late 40s, early 50s.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, bro, he's still doing his shit. Like that's like I just look at that and I'm like, I want some shit like that. Just having
Yeah,
fun.
that'd be ideal. You know,
Socializing.
have a friend group at that age
Hell
that
yeah.
you can trust, and hopefully by then all you guys are already coming up together or came up together or something. But
Exactly. Exactly. And not everyone's gonna be successful. So, you
Mhm.
know, as long as that just core relationship's still there, I feel like that's good. Like for example, like the friend trips we go on.
Mhm.
Like imagine if we could continue that till we're like 80 years old.
Jesus,
That'd be fucking crazy, you know?
that'd be crazy.
Like that'd be sick, you know?
It'd be
Maybe
cool just to do. Yeah, I think I might have to at that point. I'd have to do them like every 5 years.
yeah.
Like,
As long as
it's
we just keep in touch and shit like that, you know?
yeah,
But yeah, life will definitely get in the way. But I feel like that's the good part, where it's a pretty decent sized group where maybe you know, someone can't make it, but
yeah. There's
you
at least
know,
got to be like three for sure out of our group that will be making it to one, and then my switch around with different people. But
yeah, something like that. But yeah, I feel like we have something nice going. And you know, most of us haven't missed well, me for you, and you haven't missed last 4 or 5. So yeah, it's just something nice. It's just
yeah.
something to look forward to the year.
There's gonna be one I was gonna miss, the Louisiana one, remember? But then I think it didn't work out for everyone. So, because that
Nah,
one, I think I was one of the first ones. I was just like, I can't go.
just because it's the beginning of the year type shit.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy that the beginning of the year we all just, oh shit, new year, like let's go fucking crazy and shit.
Mhm.
But I feel like the more years that pass, it's like we should just be in that mode, like in that mode anyway. So it's kind of like, yeah, you can make it work, but you gotta have that time in advance to plan everything.
Mhm.
Yeah, because that was gonna be early, because I don't think we planned shit out. And it was like, oh, this shit's in 5 6 weeks.
Mhm.
It's like fuck.
Yeah, I don't know my reasoning for it. I think it was just funds too. Because usually the beginning of the year,
Same, bro.
uh,
After Christmas, shit.
Christmas, my girl's birthday,
Oh yeah.
usually we plan a trip at the end of the year. I think it was like
Mm,
everything combined. I think yeah, that's the year we went to PR that year,
gotcha.
like around December. So yeah, so I think the ones that we've usually been doing for Memorial, is that what it is?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's been perfect.
That's facts. Is it? No, no. Memorial's in May. We've been doing Labor Day.
Labor,
Labor Day. Yeah, I
okay.
always get confused about that shit. No, I think it's a good date.
August,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I like May too, but you know, it's usually close to June anyway, though. Like the May,
Mhm.
it's like the last weeks of May, so it's like either the like beginning of summer almost, or like the end of summer.
Mhm.
But yeah, either way, as long as we could all get on board and work something out, I feel like it's something that is fruitful.
Yeah, something to look for annually.
Memory, yeah, just the memories, bro. It's just priceless, honestly. Like
You-
there's not the amount of money that
As
you
of right
could.
now, has there been a place that you might think, like
Mhm.
let's say for this upcoming year, like we should just go back again to a certain
Oh,
place?
back.
Like how many?
I haven't really thought about going back to a place.
How?
Like realistically, I just love the. Obviously, I like hanging out with the homies,
Yeah,
but another element I love about that is that we get to experience something new altogether.
yeah.
I feel like that's so cool. Like it's just what the fuck is here, and
That's kind of a fear that I have is going back to a place like with my girl,
it's not the same.
and not being the same and kind of ruining that, like all that together for
Uh,
me. Whether it's like mine or her trip, and also like the memory I had with the boys or whatever it is. I don't know. That's kind of been a thought recently. I was like, I wonder if I was to go like to here. I think
mhm.
it's cool, and I feel like we can have a blast, me and her. But
Yeah.
I wonder if it's gonna mess up like the my thinking of how it should be, because obviously we won't be able to do
Mm,
everything.
I don't think so,
You ever had that
because
thought? No.
uh, It's possible, but I don't think it is too. Like, I think maybe you're a little overthinking because, like, how many times have you been in California,
Me?
like LA and shit? Probably a
Uh,
a handful of times. I'm not saying
yeah,
you go all the fucking time,
at least 5, 6.
like you went back.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And it's not like, oh fuck, I already been there. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. It was a little bit like that. I'm not gonna lie though.
Yeah,
But
fuck.
yeah, we definitely made the best out of it. I mean,
Okay.
I did stuff that I never done before this
Okay.
time, which was, well, I guess just Malibu and the fucking just a restaurant. Really, that was it. But I don't know. See, that's what I'm saying.
Mm.
It's different.
We'll have to pull up to LA together and we'll show you the best one yet.
Yeah.
Facts.
But yeah, we'll have to. Yeah, and then I mean, I guess it's with when I'm with my girl. She has like a whole different idea also,
Mm-hmm.
of hanging out, like the things we want to do. I would say because like the beach thing,
Uh-huh.
the riding bikes. I think that's cool, but I think she'd probably get bored out of it after maybe
A
I
little
don't know.
bit.
Yeah, and for us,
Mm.
we can hang out on the
Are you
beach.
guys pretty like similar in terms of like the activities and shit you guys want to do? Or do you see yourself maybe knocking heads where you want to go to the beach and just relax and maybe she wants to walk around and explore more places?
Nah, I think
No.
I'm more the one that wants to go out and explore more places.
Mm.
She might be more like, oh, let's just do this. But at the same time, I feel like we just get bored. We're just like, oh, what's next? Like, we rode the bikes. Like, how are we going to ride? Like, I think in my head, I'm like, I'm going to ride 10 miles that way. I got to come 10 miles back to get to my car, you know? And then
I
I'm
gotta live
like,
in the moment, bro.
and then so I'm just like, so I think I had too much, I guess.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, nah, that sounds boring. Let's think of something else. Like,
I'd say even like when we go, we just go with the flow. Like maybe
yeah.
have some things planned,
It's
but
just hard
just
to do that when you're the driver
mm,
and you have to plan everything else. Because when we go, like, we just take Ubers. I mean, that might be the move, honestly, for me taking
yeah.
trips. Is just like, hey, where we end up, that's where we're gonna end up.
Yeah, I say you probably have to be where like you're not too far from the things you want to do,
But
like the
but the thing
desmadre.
is, LA is fucking not the safest place either. So that's a whole thing at the back
Not.
of my
Oh
head.
yeah, well definitely don't go to like no crazy shit. I'd say where I've had the most fun and the place I've stayed is you could either go to Orange County, but that's kind of far away from shit. So I'd say like Venice is kind of a little homeless and shit there, but Santa Monica, I feel like it's that shit dope.
Yeah, but after hours though, that shit.
Feels like it's alright.
Mm.
No, you come on, bro. I know you can drop kick someone.
Oh, I mean that's the thing. I've been there years ago,
Yeah.
and then the whole night shit. But now the night stuff is completely different from back then.
Mm.
Back then, I feel like I can like walk. Obviously, you wouldn't, but from Santa Monica all the way down to like downtown LA,
Oh, hell no, not
and
downtown. And
and
downtown LA is the worst. Hell
and
no.
maybe back then it wasn't even that safe. But back then, I remember like I would walk through there. Like I'd park my car. We'd fucking walk through like the city. It was
Yeah,
normal. You
nah.
can't do that shit now. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's like so many things that have changed. So I think
You
that's
think
the
worst
reason why I
case?
think too much. Yeah,
No.
because I know like shit's not the same as it used. And maybe back then I was just fucking wasn't developed. So I just wasn't even thinking of the worst. I was
Yeah,
just
the
like, I just
prefrontal
got lucky.
cortex. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, I'd fucking valet my car, and now knowing that, I'm like, yeah, they could have easily jacked my shit. I was just taking like in trust, like,
Oh, back yeah in LA they'll take your catalytic converter, bro, in like 30 seconds type shit.
yeah. But
That's
see, that's what I'm
facts.
saying. Back then, it was definitely a different place. Back then, this was like, I don't know, 7 years ago,
Yeah, but back then they would still put your
eight
shit on
years
bricks
ago.
though.
Yeah, it's always been around. Yeah,
Yeah.
so
The more population, the more crime. You know, just yes, it's some shit.
hmm
Nah, but yeah, no, we'll just have to keep exploring. I feel like we should go to LA soon though. That shit fun.
yeah, especially that we have Gonzalo there. He can definitely,
Exactly. That's one of the biggest reasons. Like you have someone that could literally tell you where all the spots are and shit. You
mhm.
good. You are set. And then I ain't gonna lie. When I go, he's usually driving, so that's probably why I have the fun.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, yeah. But I definitely want to try out going to like I would like to go to New York with my girl.
Mm,
I feel like it'd
I
be
thought we thought about that too.
because there was a lot of things that she wanted to do that we did, and then there were some things that I was interested. Like she went to the whole the the Twin Towers. What are they called? The
Oh, well, it's a memorial now, I guess. But
yeah, but
yeah, yeah. Well, it's the
they were
Trade Center.
the Trade Center. Yeah, like whole center thing. I find that pretty interesting, and I'm like that would have been cool. I think we talked about it too about possibly going. That was an option, and then the seeing the
Oh,
Statue of
Statue of
Liberty.
Liberty.
Like she's
You
seen
got
all
to
that
take a
stuff.
ferry to that shit,
Yeah, or even seeing it from far.
dude. When we seen that shit, we saw it from like a crazy viewpoint. That shit looks small, bro. Well, I guess we were
Hmm
in big ass buildings, but that shit did not look as big as I thought.
No.
I was
Definitely
just like,
not.
what the fuck? That's it?
Yep.
Isn't that crazy to think that? I think it was France fucking sent that shit from all the way over there to here or New York.
Yeah.
Shit's
Pieces.
insane. And that shit was copper, bro, and that shit turned green.
Yeah. There's so much shit with that. That's like, yeah, there's a lot of stuff that's interesting, obviously.
Yeah. I've heard that you can go to New York like 15, 20 times, and each time you'll experience something different, assuming you go to different places and parts of town.
Yeah.
Because we didn't even check out Harlem. We didn't check out Brooklyn. Those are like the other,
Yeah.
outside of Manhattan. So much shit.
And I don't know, that's another city too where it's like you get mixed feelings with two people like, oh, you're good to walk around, nothing will happen.
I'm too
Eh,
scared, bro, for the other places.
Yeah.
But
But even,
Manhattan, we're
but
good.
it's different when you go with a group of guys,
Oh, shit. We fell.
but when it's a group of just
Two
you and your
people?
girl. Yeah.
No, you're right. That's
So that's like,
facts.
that's what my scare is. Like when I go to places, I'm like, I won't be able to do like these
Got
things.
you. Got you.
Seattle's one place I've been really wanting to go, but I'm like, we
That's a
went
good
when there
place.
was COVID around, or when COVID was a thing. That shit was abandoned.
Yep.
We walked around everywhere,
Bro, yep.
anywhere, fucking like
Mild, bro.
3 a.m. Didn't feel, but at 3 a.m. with my girl through like the neighborhoods we were going
Nah, you're
through,
right.
like,
Nah, I
so,
wouldn't do that
and
either.
that's why I'm like scared if I ever go back now, it's just gonna be like way different. But
Yeah, but you might experience just a different side of, I
yeah,
guess the city shit.
yeah. So,
You have a point though. It
but
definitely will be different though.
yeah, we'll see what this year brings us, what kind of places we go to.
Yeah, 100%. What are some other places that maybe like intrigue you a little bit to check out, like in the U.S.?
Um, I don't know, man. I guess at this point, it's just the older we get now, it's just more like it's not even like a whole
Hmm.
party scene now. It's more just like what's like interesting also to, I guess, just big cities really,
No, I get you.
because you can get a little bit of both of everything there.
Yeah, something that come into my head is or are San Diego,
Mm,
um, Houston, so like Houston, Texas, Oregon, Portland,
Portland, yeah.
Philadelphia, but like the nice part, Boston, Massachusetts, Washington D.C.,
I think Washington D.C. would be dope.
Nashville. Those are just like a few to like list off. I feel like those are some
Hmm.
nice places. My sister went to Washington D.C. and that shit looked fucking sick, bro.
Hmm.
That shit looks so sick.
That's definitely been on the bucket list there. Me and my
Yeah.
girl have like, I think I told you we made like a whole list of
Mm-hmm.
places to go to with dates and how much it costs. That way, if we like we get some free time or free money, we can literally go on the list and make, okay, this one
Boom, boom,
qualifies.
boom. Yeah, that's dope. I have a well, I would like to, I don't know if it would be done because it's not like top priority, but I would like to go to eat all of the 50 states eventually. Like before
That's
I
nuts.
die.
Yeah.
But that's fucking hopefully I don't die too fucking young, Say assuming I die when I'm
Yeah.
80,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
100.
Yeah, hopefully. Hopefully, you
That's
never
crazy
know.
to think. If that's the case, bro, fuck. Yeah, you don't gotta worry about shit right now.
Exactly. So as long as we're keeping up with our health, being healthy and shit like that, I feel like we'll be all right.
Mm.
Plus, I don't think we are doing anything too bad where we're like, holy fuck, it's not like we're just eating straight fast food or.
The only thing that scares me is all the shit we hear now, but it's the same thing. You can't control it. And back then, it had its own things too. But it's like with food, with plastics, with the
Mm,
water, and
yeah, the microplastics and shit.
but it's like in reality, how much does that really affect us? And back then, do you think they gave a shit? Like back then, it was probably a whole different thing.
Yep.
Back then, it's probably like monoxide, like from the fucking cars. I heard
Mm.
lead from the fucking
Oh, yeah,
the
yeah, yeah, yeah.
cars would use lead gas.
Yep.
So there'd be fucking you'd be breathing in lead, and that shit would kill
Yeah,
you.
or the
And
pencils that literally had lead.
that too, yeah.
Yeah, so there
So
was a bunch of shit though. That's facts. A lot of people
so
would
it's
die
like
like in factories or fuck. What's the OSHA was anything? So people were getting their fucking like arms and limbs and shit. Fucking
shit fucking ripped off.
yeah. So I feel like it's a safe place.
Yeah, it's
You
like
know,
there's always something. I guess you
it's
would
always
say.
something. 100%. It's always something. 1,000%.
That's the one thing I always kind of kick myself in the ass is like the food I eat. I'm like, fuck, man. I feel like I can do so much better, but at the same time, like it takes so much money and effort to
Yeah, the
eat
time.
better and
Yep.
be healthy. It's like and that's like the main thing too. That's what sucks. That's literally what keeps your fucking engine going, you know?
Yeah, I feel like something easier for you. Like obviously you can't just fucking expect to be perfect by tomorrow,
Hmm.
but just like increase the easier stuff. So, like for example, do you drink like a decent amount of water? Would you say?
Yeah, throughout the day. Yeah, well, I'm at the shop. Yeah, I'm at the house now, but I'm more at the
Yeah,
shop than the house. So
I guess that's true. Yeah, just making
yeah.
just Google whatever the fuck how much water you're supposed to drink. I think it has to do with like your weight or some shit,
Hmm.
and then try to just keep that because one of the things that I've been doing that I've heard when I was like really young that like do all the time before I even drink coffee or breakfast or nothing. Just drink water. They said if you drink a cup of water like each morning,
Hmm.
you'll essentially live to like, well, a bunch. But that can't be the only
What
factor.
do you think is the healthiest type of water
Healthiest? Fuck H2O.
out of out of everything? Like the way it comes in, I should say. When you go to a fucking the North Ogden little fountain thing over here,
Fuck.
out of uh
I don't think it really
Costco
matters.
water bottles,
I don't think it really
out of the
matters.
tap, doesn't
I don't know
matter.
about tap,
It's because I don't know.
but
I'm a paranoid person. I just fucking see all. I'm not paranoid, but I just see all these things. I'm just like, all right, is this shit true or shit not true? But I see all this shit on the tap water, how fucked up it is. How much they say there's more chlorine in your fucking tap water than there is in a fucking pool.
no, don't say that. That's
Bro, that's
crazy.
what they say. They test this shit and like it literally
Nah.
checks off. So I'm like, nice. And chlorine does so much fucking bad for your body.
Yeah,
Um,
sounds yeah. Well, shit. When I'm in the pool, my fucking eyes hurt. So yeah.
I mean, it kills fucking literally bacteria. Like it kills
Mm,
if a kid shits in the pool,
it
the
kills it.
chlorine kind of fucking
Wipes
neutralizes
it out.
everything.
Yeah.
So I mean, but that's what they say. They put so much of chemicals like at the refineries because the water comes in from
God knows where.
yeah, literally off the mountains, right? Springs and
Here, yeah,
all
I
that shit.
guess.
But then they just filter it and clean it, take it from shit water to clean water, and then here you go.
Yeah, I think they use osmosis. I forgot what the fuck osmosis was, but I remember we did a science project on that. But yeah, this is.
And then I'm like, all right, I'm gonna indulge my body with water. But am I just making it worse by drinking these damn Costco water bottles that
Mm,
maybe sat in the fucking sun for like 3 weeks?
nah, yeah, I think, yeah, nah, you good, bro. Because think about it this way, like back 45, 50 years ago, our parents weren't living in the most perfect circumstances, and they don't seem to be doing too bad.
No.
So it can only be going up in terms of quality,
Yeah.
you know. But yeah,
You always got that genetic shit coming around the corner too. So it's like, you hope that one's all good.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
No, I think yeah, just try to be healthy. Just do your best and try to improve little by little. Yeah, again,
Mhm.
you can't strive for perfection like tomorrow.
What would you say your age was when you started kind of caring more about your body and thinking about stuff like this?
Body in terms of going to the gym fucking early on, like 16, 17. But I did not give a shit about what I was eating.
No,
I
back
would
then it
tell
was more for
myself,
your looks, right? You would say the appeal,
yeah, potentially,
but
yeah, yeah,
but
like the self-esteem portion of it.
it wasn't like I need to take care of myself. I'm gonna die fast. That part,
Nah, I really no. People don't really give a fuck about that. Even like our age, we really don't. We still go eating
yeah.
crazy shit. But back then, strictly told myself, I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm gonna start going to the gym, but I'm never gonna watch what I eat. So I just remember saying that to
Yeah, you
myself.
always tell me.
And then 4 or 5 years later, I started dieting, and yeah, now I don't really go on a diet. I'm more conscious of what the fuck I eat. For example, something that I recently updated is I used to just buy like the cheapest fucking eggs,
Hmm.
but now I don't know what it is or what got me to do this. But now I buy like the fucking the
Is there
cage free eggs and
is there
shit like
something
that.
here we're missing, man?
I don't know, bro. I just shit like that just be throwing me off. Try to eat a little more organic.
See, that's why I'm with the water, bro. It's like it's like
Yeah,
a chicken laid both these eggs. What's the difference? Like what the chicken ate, I guess. Did they give him tap water or they give him just
yeah, it's
water out of
hard.
the gutter?
But I will tell you this straight up. My neighbor, 2 houses down, has I
Chicken
want
coop.
to say yeah, like 6, 7, 8 chickens,
Hmm.
chicken coop. I helped them catch grasshoppers because I guess them freaking they eat grasshoppers and shit,
Oh
right?
shit.
So I was like, fuck it. Like I think on break, I had a shit ton in the backyard. Started catching them, put them in like a little plastic thing.
Huh.
I just left them out on their porch so they could like give them to the chickens.
Huh.
He comes back, gives me my plastic, and it gives me like 4 eggs. And I'm like, oh, what the fuck? Like, shout out. I don't know. I was just fucking bored. Like, I
Yeah.
didn't have to do all that. Bro, me and Bella freaking made those eggs on a weekend. Them fuckers tasted fluffy, bro. Like,
Hmm.
I guess that's not really a taste. That's a texture. Shit's
Yeah.
nuts.
Yeah, they're way different.
It's fucking insane.
What do they call those eggs? They have a whole different name for them. Obviously, they're egg, right? But
Yeah.
like a farm egg. They're a whole different color too, huh? They're fucking like brown and
Exactly. Why I'm like, why the fuck are eggs white? Like,
yeah.
that shit is insane. Yeah, but the eggs they gave me and they weren't just one shade of brown, bro. They're like different little,
Mm-hmm.
it wasn't like a
Every single
crazy.
different, and even is it the yolk? It's even like a whole fucking. It's like way.
Oh, that's another thing too. You're right. The white eggs are the yolk is more yellow. Unlike the brown one, they're more
Like
orange.
gold. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're completely different. My mom, for a
that's what
minute,
throws
she
me
was on a
off.
kick where she would only buy those eggs. She had a lady that she'd go get them from,
Oh, that's dope.
but yeah, there's a yeah. I think everybody, not everybody, but fuck, I would say it's like 50-50. 50% of my neighbors have like chicken coops and shit in the backyard, and
Oh, for real? Over
they
there?
have.
I did not know that.
Mm-hmm.
That's fucking
Yeah,
sick.
everybody's like on their healthy shit out there and crazy. Like, seems like everybody kind of has their own garden, their own little chicken coop, and
I would like to have some shit like that one day. I feel like it's too much work right now. Too much time.
honestly, the chicken coop's not a big deal.
No?
I mean, I'm wondering what the fuck you do. I guess you just they don't reproduce like crazy, do they?
Well, you need a rooster in there. Yeah, but
Hey,
if you have a rooster in there, they could
it's
fertilize.
fucked.
Well, they could fertilize the egg, and now you're
Yeah,
eating fucking bloody eggs.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Have you ever had an egg like that?
No.
I've had only one, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
Hmm.
Just bloody.
Yeah, because our neighbor, I mean, his shit's pretty small. It's probably, I don't know, like a 5 by. It's a small little like cage,
Oh yeah, they're not completely crazy
and he just
huge.
has shit in there. It seems like you just go every day and just fucking feed them their food and take your eggs
Yeah,
and
man. Yeah,
to clean it out every once in a while.
yeah. Well, my neighbor did make me aware of his fucking raccoons be trying to like go in there and kill the chickens, bro.
Hmm.
They actually did kill some of them, but they obviously implemented some shit. But he said that these fucking raccoons are smart, bro. He said that it's like one of those sliding locks where
Oh
you
yeah.
pick it up, slide it. The
Oh shit.
motherfuckers opened that shit and took like a chicken, bro. And I was just like, holy shit.
Damn.
Like the raccoons, low-key, are underrated.
Yeah. No, these guys they have their shit locked up pretty good.
That's
And
good.
then one of them, this other neighbor, he has like a whole lot. There's fucking at least like 50 chickens in that thing. But every night they just crawl into this little house and there's no fence. I mean, there's a fence around that shit, but it's not like a raccoon can jump over it or anything can jump over it. But he just, I guess, plays it. I don't know. Maybe there's an electric fence now. I'm thinking about it.
Damn, that's crazy if he does. Just zap the shit out of a raccoon.
Yeah. Or any kind of animal that tries to get close. But yeah, it always seemed weird that there was like no kind of a cage around the actual house where they stay. But
Got you.
yeah, it'd be cool to have some shit like that down the road. I
Yeah.
feel like my dog would fucking kill one or two for sure. I think they're just not used to seeing other shit. That's like
Yeah,
not a
you'd have
dog.
to train him for sure.
Yeah.
No, that's good though. But yeah, I do agree though. Yeah, just try to be more conscious about what you put into your body. 100%. Yeah, because even I'm more selective about my like fast food now. Like I'll still, indulge and go to
I do
In and
too, man.
Out and shit like that. But if I'm gonna go get fast food, it's more like Mobetta's, Chipotle, Chick-fil-A, um, shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's but back then, fuck Wendy's, McDonald's, fucking Carl's Jr., all that shit. Which is once in a while, I ain't gonna lie, I'm not fucking completely okay. But I feel like if you're eating more healthier than bad, I think you're good. You can't, yeah, just be, you good. Moderation.
For sure, for sure. No, I get you. Yeah, that's how I am now. I mean, like sometimes I don't have time for lunch or I don't pack lunch, so I'm like, I gotta eat out. So I'm like, now I'm like, fuck, if I go to Wendy's, fuck, what's the healthiest shit on the menu other than a salad? Even a salad's probably not healthy. So I'm like, I'll get a grilled chicken sandwich
There you go.
because it seems like it's something
That's true. Yeah, even if you go to those places, there's still
versus
options.
versus a patty that's like fucking, you know what the fuck, what kind of meat they use in there to compact it? Why is it square?
I actually seen a study that said you're more healthier getting 2 burgers than a burger
No.
and fries.
Oh, I thought they say then a chicken sandwich.
Nah. But yeah, it's more healthier to get 2 burgers
Uh-huh.
than a burger and fries. And that fucked me up a little bit.
That's
That
crazy. The
fucking fries is
fries.
just straight carbs,
Mm,
greasy as fuck, salty sodium, versus the burger. Got some fucking sometimes vegetables in it.
yeah.
Bread, which ain't the healthiest either. Well, white bread specifically,
Mhm.
and then the meat, debatable. But compared to like fries, that's just straight. So I'm like, fuck. But who doesn't like fries though, bro?
Yeah,
Like,
especially
fuck.
Wendy's. Wendy's got some fucking bomb ass fries. I'm not sure. What's your favorite fries? Like from what
Oh
fast food?
fuck! I ain't gonna lie, Popeyes got some fire ass fries.
Popeyes.
But sometimes they're stale though. That's the bad part. If them bitches
Yeah.
fresh, fuck.
No, you're right. Popeyes does have some
Their
really good
seasoning
fries.
or some shit is so gas.
Yeah, they're fucking like beer battered or some shit.
Some shit. But yeah, I'd say that. Worst. I used to hate In-N-Out fries, but
I fucking hate In-N-Out fries.
yeah, I don't know. They kind of ass. But I feel like if you do the animal style, they're not as bad because they're hidden.
They're indulged in other shit.
They're soaked up in other shit.
Yeah.
But no, that's a good question. I feel like back in the day probably was McDonald's for me though. I feel like their shit's pretty gas. Yeah, but I don't know. We're getting to the we're not like old as shit yet, but it's just something we have to be thoughtful of, you know? Because
Yeah. Shit, I'm missing out eating just rotisserie chickens every day.
yeah, it's good. Especially they're cheap, already made, and you could do so much shit, bro, with them. You could even like roll them up and make taco like with the meat, or you can
Mm-hmm.
fucking put it in a salad. So rotisserie chicken is pretty. It's a goated food. It's a good food.
Yeah, cheap and healthy in a way. It's not like
It's
deep
not
fried.
exactly. It's not fucking deep
Fucking
fried. It's oven. The fucker's been spinning in the oven for a minute. That's facts.
they take them for a ride for after their death. Damn.
Shit. Yeah. So, nah, some shit though.
That's crazy. Have you ever had like the thought or wanted to try like when they put like the pigs over the big old rotisseries and like they
Dude, I'm waiting. I'm gonna be honest. I've been waiting for my for Bella's dad to do that shit. He knows how to do that shit.
oh for real?
I've been waiting.
Put the whole apple in the pig's mouth and shit.
I don't know if they do the apple. Fuck if
No,
he
I think
does
that's
it.
like I think that's more like a decoration they put like after, huh? Like when they like
It's a
well
good
when you
question.
see movies, you know when they
Yeah,
fucking
yeah,
put the whole,
Shrek.
yeah
Straight
they
up.
put the whole pig on the table like they decorate it with like what is that shit they use for decoration? It's not like a lettuce or it's like that really wavy green plant.
Oh, it's maybe a type of lettuce, but I know what you're talking
They use
about.
it for decoration all the time, and like
No,
the
I
bottom
get
of
you.
salads and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah, they do that shit and they put the fucking apple in
No, but
pig's
the thing
mouth.
is, a fucking pig's expensive. It's probably around like $600 to $800 for a whole pig.
Hmm.
And if you fucking cook a whole one, it's like, who the fuck's gonna eat this shit? You know.
That's a fuck ton of food.
Plus, pork is not the. It's probably the worst type of meat you can eat.
Yeah,
It's just straight fucking fat. Have you had pork belly? I know this is random.
pork belly.
Yeah, it's like just super fatty.
Mm-mm.
But bro, that shit is crazy. It was the only reason I ask is because we had
It's not like bacon.
It kind of is.
Where's bacon from?
Fuck yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's the belly.
I don't know, but the shit is. I'll have to pull up a pic or something. That shit is insane. I don't
No,
know. It didn't taste like bacon when I had it, but that shit's. It's not the healthiest again, but holy shit, that's
Yeah.
something. Maybe it was just the way that dude cooked it because it was a neighbor that provided it.
Hmm.
I was like, wow,
Wow, give me some more.
wowzers.
Was it smoked?
Yeah, he was like smoking that shit for like a good fat minute.
To be honest, to this day, I don't think I've had anything smoked other than like when you go to like.
Bro,
when
the
we-
fucking barbecue.
yeah, that's like when we go to a restaurant, but like at the house, like
Oh, you smoking
like a
shit?
steak that's smoked, like I don't know. I guess yeah. I guess it tastes. I just know whatever we'd make at the house would not taste like
Gotcha.
Terry Black's.
Nah, I get you. I get you.
Taking back to Terry Black's.
I ain't gonna lie, that shit was amazing. We need to go back.
Yeah.
I just love that it was amazing and we had to wait fucking 3 hours in line.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Yeah,
That was like me at Disney, man.
yeah.
Not having to wait in line. I was just like, well,
Shout
this is a
out.
miracle compared to that place we were gonna wait. We were gonna wait like
Fucking
3 hours.
Franklin's, bro. Yeah, I'm kind of sad. I guess we're bummed out a little bit that we didn't get to check it out, but at the same time, like, fuck. But it's insane that people actually are willing to wait there, bro.
Mm-mm.
It was a decent amount.
I got shit to do, things to see, man. Fuck that.
Yeah, we're literally on vacation. Like, it would be better just paying someone to fucking wait in line. We'll give them like a little $15 an hour.
DoorDash that shit.
Oh, that'd be fire.
I've been waiting in line 5 hours.
Yep.
Damn.
No, that's some true shit. But okay. Then we, talked about a little bit eating a little healthier, a little bit, be more. What would you say? Conscientious.
Yeah.
Can't even fucking
And your
pronounce it.
health and your retirement.
That's facts. That's two important things, and
Today-
then in relationships as well, and traveling.
Today's been looking for your future, looking out for your future,
Looking
man.
out for your future, staying positive. I feel like that's another one. Being positive.
That too, yeah.
Having that great attitude, which I sometimes still struggle with. Even today, I was like, I think it was yesterday. Actually, it hit me even worse. I think it was like around 1 p.m., which is usually about like halfway through the workday,
Mm.
and I was just not feeling it, bro. I was like, fuck, bro. And I was like thinking, fuck, like let me take a break or something. But I was like, nah, bro. Like the next call might be something good, because it's been
Yeah.
slower and shit, especially now with the whole election. I'm glad it's over now. Hopefully
Did you feel like you noticed a difference today?
today, fuck no, it was still slow
Oh.
shit. Hell no.
Bro, our phones haven't been ringing, or like my phone, I should say. Like in fucking, we get a call here and there, scam shit. Today, bro, I wasn't able to work all day. I did 2 Fender PPFs, and that was like literally all I did today.
You actually got a decent amount of calls today?
People came in, calls.
Well, that's good. Hell yeah.
I don't know if we got an appointment out of anything yet. It's
Just
just
quoting, just talking.
quoting, talking, people making people aware of what we're doing, I guess.
No, that's good because that's something I realized before where I would make not that many sales, but then I realized that the people that I talked to on the days that I didn't really make that many sales would come back on like other days,
Yeah,
and then
you planted a bunch
that's
of seeds.
exactly. So sometimes back in the day, I would have a negative mindset where I was like, "Damn, I didn't do fucking shit today," blah blah blah. But those
That's how
seeds
I
were
was.
planted.
That's how I was all day, man. So I got
Yeah,
home and I was like, well, I probably just planted some seeds, but
100%,
I
bro.
was just like, fuck, dude, I didn't do shit. Now I'm like more behind than I am. I get pissed off because I'm just like,
Yeah,
you never think we're so slow, you know, as far as when getting calls and stuff. But I got so much shit to do. But then out of nowhere, you get all these people inquiring,
hmm
and then it's like, damn. Right when I thought I was gonna be like finally a good, nice work day, I already got my schedule. You know, I'm gonna work from this time to this time today, and nope. But oh well. That's
yeah.
that's the whole thing with underestimating or under what is it, not underestimating? What you talked about
Mm.
when you're negative, it usually comes down to like basically hoping what's gonna happen and it doesn't happen.
Oh, having expectations and shit like that.
Expectations, yeah.
No, it's facts. Well, the thing is, something I realized too, it's like when it's super busy, I'm like, fuck, dude, like, shit, I need a little break. And then when it's like slow, you get discouraged, and that's probably still complaining a little bit. So
Yeah.
that's something I've been just trying to change. I'm like,
Just keep a
complain,
one mood all around.
try to.
Mhm.
Obviously, you're gonna have days where it's better and days that it's not. But today, in terms of being busy, like I hit my quotas and shit for today for sure. But like throughout the day at the beginning, I was like, fuck, like this is not looking too good. But yeah, we'll make it work type shit.
Yeah,
Especially
yeah.
November. November, I feel like is well. You let me know. Do you think November is better for business or December if you're comparing both those months?
Hmm. I'd say probably November.
Mm, I was thinking the
This
same.
December, I feel like.
It's like two holidays, big ones.
Hmm.
Yeah, usually Thanksgiving is one, and it's usually at the end of the month. But at the
Yeah.
same time, this year specifically, I feel like election day kind of felt not like a holiday because we had to work, but like the vibe, the calls, the busyness.
Yeah. It was like working up to it.
Exactly.
Hmm.
So yeah, I'm hoping for the next basically few weeks before Thanksgiving, that little time frame
Picks
gets a
up a
little
little.
busier. Exactly.
Yeah, I'm sure it will.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of people that are just were kind of like, I don't know. It's weird. I've never seen it before. I guess I've never really been in business. I know I have during an election, but I was gonna say I feel like I never like noticed it impact the business or like just
hmm
the economy.
I feel
Um,
like this time was different though. I feel like a lot of people, I don't know, feel like they took that shit personal this
yeah,
time. Cause I don't, dude, I kind of try to stay away from social media a little bit, but people are going hectic, bro. Like
yeah.
people were
I
saying
was,
they're gonna move fucking countries and just, I don't know. It just felt like it just didn't feel right.
yeah, yeah. It's definitely all over across the board with that kind of shit. So
Have you seen that though? When like someone puts their political views on the internet, and like all their Facebook friends and shit start like commenting and like just saying shit. Do you see shit like that?
I see shit like that. Yeah, but I don't even fucking read it or nothing. I'm just like, eh,
I'm just curious. I'm just really fascinated by like humans and what they think and shit like that. And I'm just like, hmm.
nice.
The only thing I don't like, I was actually talking to a friend, and he told me that one of his friends straight up was like, I think they asked him, "Hey, you're gonna vote?"
Mm.
And he said no. And he essentially, they fucking sent him a paragraph, two paragraphs, telling him that they
Why?
should vote for this
Oh,
person and all this shit. And I was just like, holy shit! Like, I feel like okay, but at the same time, it's like, bro, like you should just value the relationship and not get into politics. Because there's that rule where you shouldn't talk about politics, religion, or sports,
hmm.
unless you're not trying to argue. If you're trying to fucking fight and like,
Hey, fuck it, go go at it.
yeah, because there's sometimes rules. I feel like we don't really have big families that come from all over the country, but I guess for more traditional people, I guess that have families here in the United States, you have people flying from everywhere,
Hmm.
and yeah, one of them's not gonna agree with the other one, and you bring up politics to the table, and it becomes a whole shit show, and now you're not talking to this side of the family for like years and years because
Yeah,
now you're beefing, and I'm like, bro,
that's wild.
what the fuck? like it's so important to them that they kind of make it part of their identity. And I think that's not the right way to go, because I think what should be on top of that is like
The
your
family,
friends,
yeah.
family, and loving them. Because imagine if all of the people you were associated with thought the same as you. Like, you just want like yes, copy man like around you. Like,
No,
no, that's some bullshit. Like, you want that diversity. Like, I feel like you need a mix of everything.
absolutely.
But yeah, a lot of people don't seem to think that way. They're just like, oh, if you don't fucking think this way, I've even seen some people say, hey, if you support this one political party, delete me on fucking Facebook. And I'm like, is that serious to you that you're willing to cut off people and friends from the past because you don't share the same beliefs that they did?
Yeah, that's wild,
Like,
man.
what the fuck?
People are crazy, man. I don't even indulge in that shit. I just like,
Nah, dude, that shit.
I just keep walking.
What would you do if someone like straight up just confronted you and like just saying, hey, man, like you got to vote for blah, 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 and just started going all this crazy shit? Would you, like, what would you be like your top energy about that?
I just fucking keep walking. Have a good day. I don't give a fuck about shit like that. Honestly, it's like,
No, I agree with you. I'd probably say some
but
shit straight up
I'm the
though.
person that's just like, I just mind my own fucking business. That's literally one thing I've always like learned in life is just mind your own fucking business. Like everybody, like, and it's not like in a bad. I don't mean it like in a rude way.
No,
Like,
I get you though.
but at the same time, like, it's not worth the energy you're gonna spend.
Yeah, and at the same time, it's
You're not
kind of
gonna change you're not
disrespectful.
gonna change their fucking mind.
Nah, but just one conversation by shitting on me, you want me to
Yeah.
see things your way because you're yelling at me and saying that I fucking suck, that I'm like, that's first of all, that's not a good way to convince someone by shitting on them. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Hell no. Like, nah, bro, that's crazy.
Yeah. That's
Yeah, I just seen so much negativity coming out of this shit that it's kind of like it's just so bad on both sides. I'm not saying one fucking side's well or nothing like that, because I don't I don't think either of us claim that we're at a party or nothing like that.
Mm-mm.
We're just ourselves. We're independent. I think that's what they call them.
Yeah. I mean, I'll make ends meet with either or option, goes and
Yeah, we'll make it work. At the end of the day, like no president or whatever is gonna make you rich. Like, that's up to you, type shit. You know what I'm saying?
exactly. Yeah, I mean, I'm usually a good person that just adapts to situations. So
Like,
it's
I love that shit. You have to adapt to whatever the
it's
fuck life throws your way. For example, me and you are just individuals. We can't control what the fuck happens with all that shit. Like, literally, we cannot.
yeah,
So, like, what's the option? What you just said.
it's fucking yeah.
Adapt. Keep
Adapt,
going.
man. Keep
You know,
moving
go roll
forward.
with the punches and shit.
Yeah, and some people fucking out here will strip down naked, lay themselves across the road. You can't cross here now, and you have to run me over. Yeah, just it's
That doesn't
crazy.
really serve a good benefit, I don't think,
People
just
are just
because
fucking
it's like,
crazy.
do you want me to change my mind because you're making me late to work? Like, I don't just never, I don't know.
No,
That's to be a better way. I'm not saying your fucking view sucks or nothing, but there gotta be a better way, you know?
it's just not fucking right in the head, bro. Some people, but it is what it is. I just adapt, like we said, and both of us, kind of those kind of people, I guess.
Yeah, I feel like
We
a lot of
go
people
with the
just
flow.
control, and a lot of people have like peers and shit or like friends that think one way. So if they're not that way, they don't fit in. So the group effect kicks in, and now all of you are on that fucking wave and shit. So that's the kind of the cool part about not having too many friends too, that you don't get
Hmm.
sucked into shit like that. Like, I know you could fucking basically give two fucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't give a fuck about that shit.
Uh,
I'm glad that way, because if I had friends that were just pushing me and like just being assholes like that,
yeah,
I
you don't want those kind of friends
no,
around you,
I straight up
anyways.
sit with them on some real shit. I'm like, yo, bro, like, you really value this shit more than like our friendship, bro? Like the shit we've been through and shit. Like, I
Yeah, I couldn't imagine.
yes, sir.
But I don't know. We'll see what comes up this year and
Yeah, 100%. 100%. We'll see what the fuck going on. Again,
just adapt as we go. And
roll with the punches.
yeah,
Facts. There's
nothing more.
there's really no other option for us as individuals specifically.
Yeah,
Like, what the fuck?
there's you do your part that you're here to do. Which I mean, I guess you could vote if you want to give your opinion, and after that, I mean, it goes the way it goes, and you just adapt and roll with it. But
Yeah, 100%. And I feel like it's kind of sad to say, but I feel like this might be like this until like the holidays, maybe even after. You never know,
mm,
where people are just still negative and just stuck on this. It's like, bro, I
yeah,
get it, but you gotta keep going with life, you know?
yeah, I finally I've been staying off social media recently. I hop on her just to check, make sure there's always a thing, you see a notification, you're like, oh shit. You go on there and check, and then you get stuck for a little bit. But I've been finding myself, I just see the same shit, so I just get off. I'm like, oh, it's all just presidential shit, election, and but I've been finding myself. I've been watching I finally, it's old now, but I finally got myself into the whole F1 series thing.
Oh, you're into that shit now?
I just been playing in the background. It's pretty interesting though. I mean, I'm always a motorsport kind of person with whether it's cars and shit like that. It's actually pretty interesting. I didn't know there's a lot of shit I've been learning on that.
There's a lot of it.
I've been finding it pretty interesting, but yeah, it's definitely fucking. I don't know. I guess it's cool and stuff, but I'm more of a person that would want to be doing it
instead of watching that shit.
Yeah,
I'm the same way. I like soccer, but I'm not fucking watching soccer every Sunday or whatever the fuck they play. Like, I don't give a fuck.
But yeah, watching the documentary is pretty cool.
That's that fucking on Netflix.
Yeah, that's what I'm watching. Yeah.
Fucking documentary on Netflix have got so many people on F1.
Yeah,
like that shit grew it by a fuck ton.
Yeah,
that show right there.
My dumbass started it on. I didn't know it started on the 6th series, so I started watching like 2 episodes of like the final, like the current series. I guess that's out, the latest, you would say. So it kind of helped in a way because I didn't know shit about this, and I was like, let's see. Everybody talks about this. It is kind of hype, whatever it is, but it kind of helped me basically get an idea of what's going on today, and then starting back to series 1, how like it all has worked up to how it is today. I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool, makes sense, but pretty cool. But yeah, I've been basically filling my brain up with that shit this whole time. This last few weeks, I've been just
watching,
listening to it. Yeah, I'll play like on Netflix and have my headphones in while I'm just working. And,
oh shit, here type shit. You don't like watch it at your house?
I'm not fucking here at the house, but yeah, I played it on the TV like I think twice this last or just like twice. 2 weeks. But
got you.
Like today, I played it and then passed out for a little nap, and then so I'll probably come back and play later.
No, I fuck with that. You're fucking busy. Probably just watching in the background and shit. That's dope.
But it gets interesting. Sometimes I'll be like, oh shit, let's see. Oh damn, all right.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good, bro. Like fuck it. If you're doing something productive, what I've been trying to do, even when I'm cooking or making breakfast or something, I've been watching. It's the Professor or Prof G show on YouTube, but it's more about like economics in terms of like businesses, why they're going up in value, or if like Nike's CEO recently resigned, so they ended up getting a CEO from inside the company.
Okay. Like just someone up that got pushed up.
Yeah, but he's been at the company for 30 years. He started like as a salesperson and worked his way all the way up to CEO. So they'd be just talking about shit like that, or like a company's quarterly expectations, revenues, how that impacts value. So I'd be just learning more about that. I don't know if it's. I feel like maybe helps somehow.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it just gives you basically a better idea of like what companies go through that way. I don't know. I feel like just the more you indulge yourself with like knowledge and different things, not even knowledge, but just feed yourself more something that's going to be beneficial. If you have a conversation down the road with someone, and they're bringing up these terms, you kind of have an idea. Quarterly something,
reports.
Most person's like, quarterly what?
All hands meetings and shit.
You know what those things mean, it kind of it'll just make that bond even better or whatever it is down the road if you come across someone.
No, yeah, I agree with that. So I just been, I don't know, here and there. They drop an episode on Monday, and then I think another one on Tuesday or Thursday.
How long are they?
They're like 40 minutes, 45. Nice. But it's this guy, bro. He's fucking amazing. I've been watching his older shit. It's more been about a mix of stuff, but he's just a retired like millionaire dude that doesn't give a fuck because it's his podcast and everything. So he doesn't have like basically any pressure. Like he's not like a CEO right now where he has to be all like, oh my goodness, we are in a, he starts like the show with an adult ass joke, for example. And then during the show, he's always just talking shit like in a funny way or a good way to his co-host, which is 25. He's like fucking 60. Oh, damn. He's like, hey, we're not going to fucking pay you shit. Hey, that bonus, just shit like that. So it's just, I don't know. It makes it like also fun and entertaining instead of just fucking in today's news. No, I can't. I ain't gonna lie. I can maybe watch 10 minutes of that and then I start fucking going numb, bro. I space the fuck out. Yeah. I'm over here thinking about the fuck I'm gonna eat later and shit.
Yeah. I also been watching this week the whole SEMA thing with it's like the biggest auto trade show.
It's in Vegas, right?
In Vegas, but bro, I don't see any reason for that. I mean, as let's say like my shop, for example, I put myself there because I always want to go every year. Yeah. And I kind of get bummed out that I can't go, usually because we're slammed with work or we're just not in a spot to be taking that, I'm gonna just fucking take 4 days off to go down. You don't gotta do the 4 days. I guess you can be there for 3 days, 2 days. Um, block off my calendar, not make money for those days.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Anyways, but then I think about it, I'm like, what would I get out of this? Any relationships, any what would you call them? Yeah, like
Mm-hmm.
any networking you do there.
Yeah.
It's people from fucking different states and stuff. How is that going to help you with business? I mean, if anything, I guess you kind of just mm, might get a better price with certain things because you might
Mm-hmm.
might meet the fucking manager or the CEO of a certain company you use quite a bit, and he might give you a better discount code than you're already getting, or that's the only thing I ever got once when I went to RapCon or RapsCon. I forgot what it was, RapCon or RapsCon, but I happened to be in California, and it held in Long Beach.
Oh shit.
So literally, as I was there on vacation, I bought a ticket and we just went down there.
Oh, that's dope.
And luckily, I think I had like 2 shirts with my company name. So
Okay, it worked out then.
it worked
Okay.
out. Pulled up, had my thing. I was like endless auto styling, and I met he's like not the CEO, but he's like the main guy for Tech Rap USA, which is
Mm-hmm.
one of the big rap companies. And
Yeah.
then he gave me like $100 off for my personal rap, my green car, and then gave me a discount code to this day that I use. That's like 15% off the whole
Oh
anything store
shit.
wide.
Hell yeah.
So that's like the only thing that I could see you get out of this, but I don't know. Do you think there's anything out of a trade shows?
I feel like yeah. I feel like it's just good to just go and
Learn new things,
the
but
thing is that usually people do go and try to sell a product or service, which obviously you can't really do that to other people. So you're probably going to be the one being sold, but maybe, maybe I don't know if there's like a new company, but I feel like for the experience and maybe the potential of, you know,
maybe come back with more motivation to work harder. I mean,
yeah,
that's
that's potentially.
because like G Technic, they have a sick ass booth this year too. Like has like 2 stories and shit. Their
Oh, what the fuck?
little lounge on top. But the thing is, I see all the shit on YouTube from the YouTubers that I watch. So it's like, where the fuck do I even go? These guys
Mm,
literally are seeing it all. But they go there, and I see all the faces that I know. My rep, the guy that gave me the training. He's right there. They're right there.
that's crazy.
That's pretty cool seeing. Like I had a
Yeah,
FaceTime
like
with them, but they're there as like in their work clothes. Well, obviously they're always working, but they're there doing their job. I would say, showing people what their company is and their products, but they're basically showing the new things that came out for this year, which they had like 3 new things. One was just a different packaging, and some other things were like the chemicals were just a little different that will do something. But it's like that's the company I'm like pretty much down for. I'm always buying, but it's like, well, I'm not gonna go to come across a different company and be like, oh, fuck that. I'm gonna go to this company and switch over completely. So I don't know, but I think about that, and I mean, I don't know. I might just be hating, I guess, because I can't go. So I'm like
mm,
making up excuses, but we'll see.
yeah.
I have to try it out one year, I guess. And
That's kind of what I feel like the conclusion I came to too when you were talking. I'm like, so you kind of don't know until you try, I guess,
yeah,
because we I fucking know.
because I think back then it was always like um, I think in this, I'm not sure if you're the one that asked me this or somebody asked me. No, I think it was somebody else. So like, would you ever want to go to SEMA? And I'm like, yeah, I'd love to go to SEMA. I'd love to take a car, like wrap a car, and
Take it down there.
have it be like one of the like G Technic right now. They have a P1 as like their model car they have there,
Yeah,
and it's done in a Nosoteg. A company basically wrapped it in a Nosoteg, and then like, here you go. This is gonna be your guys' model car.
that's sick.
So I like to do some shit like that where it's like, hey, Endless is the one that wrapped this thing, and G
For
Technic is using it as a
got it.
but usually it has to be like someone that I know. Like, hey, I know someone that has a Senna. And like, hey, can I
Uh,
wrap your car? Can I borrow your car basically for like a week? I'm gonna wrap it, and we're gonna use it at this trade show for them, and they have to be cool with it. And I can get a hold of G Technic. But anyways, that's always been like my goal. But at the same time, now it's like, I guess it puts your name out there.
mhm.
But like I said, most people are out of state. It's not gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna go all the way to fucking Utah and get my shit done because this guy wrapped his Senna and it looked amazing. So,
Yeah,
but
yeah. For you specifically, yeah, it'll be a little harder. I feel like if you somehow sold like a cleaning supply or some shit, it'll be, you
yeah.
know. But like, yeah, I do get what you mean.
I would love to take you with me when we go because there's still the cool aspect of like the show, the car show thing that goes on with SEMA that they really don't show a lot. A lot of people don't because
Mm,
people just kind of go there for their products and
yeah.
stuff. But yeah, I'm kind of curious what.
Shit, I'm down to go with you, bro. Shit, I'll be like, yeah, I don't know what the fuck I'll present myself as. I'm the vice president of LA. Just act all like, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
CEO and vice president right here.
Nah, that's it right there. I'm just the little you know.
I'm the marketing guy.
I guess you could say that, some
Yeah.
shit like that.
Yeah.
I feel like we could maybe, I don't know what the fuck we could do, but I feel like we could do something out of that though. Just we have to pull up with the right attitudes
Mm.
and be more open minded and be able to like to talk to people. But if we go there thinking we're not gonna get shit and we're not open to talking to anyone, I do agree that the thing you think about, well, what the fuck do we come here?
Yeah. We just came to see some cool cars and see some
Exactly.
celebrities in this automotive industry, and that's it.
Yeah, exactly. Because let's say, for example, that dude I think that you said is like a rep for you. He said that if you ever go, he'll get you beers or something.
Yeah, he's like, we gotta go get a beer. Like,
Yeah, go out with that dude, meet up, talk, you know, make them friends. Maybe he could connect you. I don't fucking know. You never know. I feel like that's the thing. You don't know what could come out of it, and that's kind of like it's the interesting part of it, you know. Like fuck it, you never know what can happen. Because one of our friend Austin actually that does a whole like the fucking vape conventions.
Yeah.
He went to Colorado recently, and he essentially was trying to get like a client on board or some shit. Or someone to basically buy some of their product, but it's they basically, it's not like a one-time thing. They'll keep buying week after week, and that dude actually invited them to go to like a casino around there, like an hour away, and they basically ended up pulling up. Like it's kind of business, but they went to a fucking casino, had a great time, all that, got home, and I think if I'm not mistaken, they got the deal. But again, I don't know. For him, it's specifically
you're selling
different.
products, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So
Yeah, that's
for you, I guess it might be the opposite, where you go to the casino and they come and tag along. But again, for shit like that, you never know what can happen.
yeah. You never know. That's true.
Yeah.
No, you never know till you try. Yeah, I mean, I always kind of like try to plan ahead because he was telling me since like a while back. He's like, "Hey, you coming to SEMA? You coming to SEMA?" And I'm like, I thought about going, but as we got closer to it, shit got way slower, and I'm like, I don't know how it's gonna be by then. But I mean, luckily right now we're super busy. But it's like if I would have scheduled that truck later, where they have held on, so it's like I would have maybe lost that job out. So, anyways, but
Yeah.
I guess if I plan ahead next year for sure, then I could probably make it a thing and actually go down
Fuck it, bro. Make it a goal, and that way it's because literally you have 1 year, and you could start thinking about it and shit like that. Yeah, 100%. I'd be down to go with you though.
Yep.
Yeah, for sure.
It'd be dope.
Drive down there, fly down there, whatever the fuck you want to do.
Yeah, it's a 4-day thing. I don't think I'd ever need to be there for 4 days. It's like the Disney shit. I'm sure I can get through that shit in 1 day.
Yeah.
Like a trade show for being there like 4 days is nuts.
Yeah, if you're selling some shit, I could see that. But like you said, nah.
You're literally going around and you're just like, oh, that guy sells towels. That guy sells this. That's a cool truck. Or, oh, they have a P1 here. Or, yeah, it's...
No, I get you.
But,
No,
we'll see. We'll plan for next year.
Yeah, no, we will. Yeah, just got to keep, fuck it, bro. Shit, we'll report back on that next year.
Yeah, we back in a year, guys.
Yeah, we'll be back.
Episode 120.
Something.
Just kidding. No, it'll be one more than that, probably. No? 104.
Just had like 50.
There you go.
50-ish. 50-ish, 52-ish. What are we at? 80?
88.
Oh, shit. Why am I saying that? Yeah, 88. And then you had 52. Like 140.
140.
Something like that. 140-ish.
Welcome back, guys. Episode 140.
140. That sounds insane to say, actually.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
You think after 100, we just quit you and saying the number? Welcome back to episode 3,566.
That's actually a really good point. Because I don't think even when like Joe Rogan starts, he's definitely not saying no shit like that.
He's like on the
3,000s.
3,000s?
Yeah.
That shit's nuts.
That's a great actually point, bro. I don't know. I'm down to not say it, but it's up to you.
I was following, this is a podcast guy that I watch a lot, and he got to his 100 podcast. And he kind of has like it's kind of casually. Sometimes it's basically guided more towards like some kind of growth or like something to benefit the people, obviously.
Shout out.
But sometimes it comes down to just sharing stories, of the week and what's going on in life.
Who is this guy?
Max Chewing with Don't Be Sour podcast. He has a Sour Patch, not Sour Patch. Damn, I forgot his company name for his candy.
Okay, it's a candy company. Okay.
Sour Strips. Jeez.
Okay.
But anyways, he has it with like Christian Guzman and one of his other friends. But he got to the 100 and he's like, I don't know, guys, if this is like the fucking end of the era, like, do I keep going with this? Like, do I stop? And he kind of left it as like, he had the last one, happened to be with his wife. He just got married, and him and his wife had it together, and he kind of left it in the air like, is this the last one, or is it not? So nobody really knows what's gonna be, but at the same time, it's like after that, it's like every time you meet like a big goal, like of 100, 200, like you can do so many things differently. I guess you can rearrange.
That's so true. That's so true.
So
yeah, that's
he was talking about possibly taking a break for a while too.
Oh, really? From hitting 100?
Yeah.
The fuck?
Or this. Yeah. That's weird, huh? Thinking about stuff like that. Like,
well, this shit's coming up soon.
Yeah.
3 months type shit. So, no, yeah, that's a great question though. Should we keep announcing the fucking numbers? Does it even sound good? Welcome back to episode 103, 1 to 15. 15.
Yeah, we'll do a little revamp of the office. Make it
It should look pretty dope though. Like at least on the video side of it, you know. Yeah. Like I don't know what the fuck else we can do.
I think it'd just be colors, if anything. Switch up like the at least. No,
we could just fucking change. Well, I guess it's fucking green.
For another 100, just change it to blue. Another 100, change it to pink.
Shit. Well, the UFC does that actually.
Tweak one little thing.
Deadass, the UFC does that, but they do it with their floor mat.
Oh, okay.
So 1 year they had like a fucking, I think it was either yellow or blue, and then for 300, it didn't even look like it fucking changed. It was like a super light blue. I was like, what the fuck? But yeah, they changed the mat on top. Yeah, for every 100, they
is that shit a mat or is that shit?
They change it. They take
that shit sounds hard as fuck when they fucking.
Well, it's probably hard as fuck under, but it's like something on top.
Like wood.
Underneath that shit, I don't know.
Plastic.
But do you know they sell those fucking things like the shit on top, the shit they bleed on.
Like
that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, like the whole mat thing.
Yeah, they take it off after because it's fucking bloody.
Fucking raffle it off.
Yeah, I don't know. They sell it in pieces though.
Oh no shit.
Yeah, they sell it in pieces, bro.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
No, but the cage though itself, what the fuck is that? Because it's got some kind of like give, right? It's not a fucking cement ground.
Nah, fuck.
They're fucking fighting on.
Nah. It just sounds like.
But I've always been curious. Like, I came across. It was one of those times where you fall asleep watching YouTube and it carries on to some dumb shit. It was on WWE.
You seen someone get smacked on there? No, theirs has to be different because they're getting fucking slammed from like.
Yeah. But it just like kind of moves around and I'm like, it's got some give. But what the fuck is it made out of? Like, I was thinking like a box spring, like a bed.
Oh shit! Okay, the shit under the mattress.
But I've never even opened one of those up to see what the fuck it looks like. I think it's just literally pieces of wood, like that have give. Anyways,
that's a good point. I'm not even too sure.
That's a whole different conversation. Well,
yeah,
we'll see. 100. Expect some things, maybe.
Possibly.
Potentially. Maybe we'll dye our hairs. Maybe we'll go shave ourselves bald or something.
Something special on that
for another 100.
Yeah. No, that's exciting.
What are you willing to do for 100 episodes?
Shit. What am I not willing to do?
There you go.
That's a better question.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Well, you got anything else for today, man?
Nah. Well, to leave the people with a good message is, I don't know. I feel like the country and people just in general maybe seem a little more sad, more divided. But, don't let the atmosphere, your environment, affect you too much. Just remember that you're an individual, that you have the choice to change things around if you really want to. And it's all about attitude and effort, at least in my opinion. That's what I've been trying to focus on. You could change your attitude towards certain things. Mm-hmm. And then the effort, what you're willing to do, definitely has its things. Because there's some days where I definitely don't feel like doing shit, to be honest with you. But as soon as I feel like at the end of the day, we checked all the check marks off, I feel like that trumps even happiness for me sometimes. Mm-hmm. It's like, yo, fuck yeah, bro. Like, we're fulfilled. I know it's just a matter of time before things get better in terms of, just myself. Just keep evolving. But yeah, that's kind of what I've been focused on. Just trying to improve it, a little bit of everything. Because shit, in 10 years, I feel like 10 years I've a completely different person. Pretty sure you probably feel the same way.
Absolutely, yeah.
So in 10 years, hopefully that happens again. Obviously in a fucking better, positive, more better way where maybe a more disciplined, have better attitude, better energy, But yeah, just keep that energy up,
I like that.
Yeah. What about you, bro?
Yeah, I mean, don't fucking overstress yourself on shit you can't control. So
That's facts.
Kind of going to what you're saying. Just
That is a big
you only
fact.
have control of what you do, and I feel like that's definitely missed a lot. We need to be reminded more about it every day.
100%.
It's like you get stuck behind a train, fuck, bro. What the fuck you gonna do?
Nope. It's a opportunity to practice patience.
Yeah, actually, dude. It's so funny to me because every single I wouldn't say every single day, but I would say 4 days of the week, I get stuck behind a train, and I'm so fucking used to it that I just I wait. I'm like, it's gonna fucking pass.
Yeah,
Like,
you're used to it now.
bro, can't tell you how many people fucking do a pop a U-turn. I'm like,
Yeah.
dude, to go the way we're gonna go, you have to drive like another 15 minutes. Sure enough, they fucking pop a U-turn, fucking tracks right open up right away. And I'm like, you fucking idiot. I just see this shit like,
No, it's good. You
but
understand. You see, bro.
but I remember back then when I was a kid, my mom would take me to school. We would trip out when we see the train coming down. We're like, fuck, like I'm late, and my mom would get all like stressed but yeah, now as an adult, I'm seeing that shit. I'm just like, yeah, I just can't do shit about it, man. Just
Yeah, can't.
use it for something else.
Yeah, facts. No, I like that, bro. You see, you changed up and you're not yelling and fucking
Stressing over it. Yeah, it is what it is.
Facts. No, that's beautiful. That's a good ending message. So yeah, if you get stuck behind a train, don't sweat it.
Take it in.
Take it in. Fuck it. Hey,
Count the carts.
Just breathe in, breathe out. Do some box technique breathing. I think it's 7 seconds in.
Get out of the car, stretch around.
Yeah, fuck it. Get out. Put the
don't
car in park.
Yeah,
for real, bro. Go stretch or something. But yeah, well, shit. With that being said, it's been episode 88.
88.
Yeah, and well, we appreciate everyone. Yeah, always for being here. So, and yeah, if you like this episode, give us a like, hit subscribe if you made it this far, and we'll catch you guys on the next one.
Yeah, peace.
Deuces, y'all.